Hi, I'm Rana, and I'm the guitar player for the New Zealand metal band Legacy of Disorder.
So how has the tour been going so far with War, Devil Driver, and Cancer Gods?
It's been going good. We're only about, I think, 6 shows in, but it's been really good. It's a pretty cool package, and we're getting to play in front of quite a few people, even though we're the opener, so it's good.
What would you best describe your type of metal?
Sort of driving metal, if that makes much sense. Good to cruise in a car, lots of gear changes. Aggressive, heavy, and straight to the point, and solid.
You're from New Zealand, and you choose to record your debut album, Legacy of Disorder, in '08 in Texas. Why did you pick Texas?
It's funny that it was brought to our attention like we should maybe record with this guy, and it happened to be that guy with Sterling. And then it was like the band found out about it, and we're huge Pantera fans, half of us in the band, or the majority of us, really. And so it just sort of worked that way, and we just flew over there, and we've recorded our new album, Last Man Standing, with him too. So just sort of, it worked, I think he's good to record us.
You travel to Texas a lot. Is there a reason that you like Texas a little bit more than other places?
Not really. It's it's because we know the place a bit more now. It's like we went there to record. We did a lot of promotional shows down that way, so we sort of know our way around the place quite well. And also we have we store our wagon there. We have our lockup there, so we can store our gear. Instead of hiring gear, we have our own gear here. So it's sort of like a home base, it's a home away from home.
What was your inspiration behind Last Man Standing, your studio album?
There's a lot of sort of, how do you say, almost fighting songs on the album. There's war songs, it's like songs Came to Fight, which is pretty much not taking any bullshit and crushing the opponent who's annoying you or whatever. But there's quite a few songs on there too that about the way we see the world, I suppose, and the way man destroys. That's what the song Last Man Standing is about,
Yeah.
The song Break's about that too. So I think it's about it centres around strength, really. Like Last Man Standing kind of thing. Could almost be a wrestling title.
Cool. How do you feel about social networking platforms like SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, YouTube, Facebook, all those, etc.? Like, how do you feel like, does it help you guys out with your music? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's social media is just the way it is nowadays. You can bitch and moan about people not buying albums like they used to and all this stuff, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And so nowadays people can check out new bands, follow your band on computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for the artists would probably love it if everyone did that could do that as well, but also had to go buy albums. But that's just the way it goes. I sort of get sick to death of hearing about.
Well, that goes into my next question about illegal downloading. How do you feel about that?
Well, funnily enough, I've never illegally downloaded anything myself.
Yeah.
But I think it sucks. It's a lot of hard work and money and time and everything goes into recording and the whole lifestyle of touring and everything. So I mean, I think it's kind of like stealing. But once again, there's no point me complaining about it because it's not making any difference.
Do you have any funny tour stories to share that you've had ever experienced on the road?
Yeah, lots of funny ones. We've
Share all of them if you want.
I just have to think. Like the name of our band is Legacy of Disorder, so there's always disorder things happening along the way. So it's all pretty stock standard. Look, man, we drive ourselves, or Dan drives, and like on the last tour, we did 30,000 miles, and we drive on the other side of the road in our country. So we drive an RV with a 15-foot trailer on the other side of the road and do all that stuff ourselves. So man, there are times when we'd be stuck, you know, not being able to reverse out. The GPS would do, you know, do the sadness, and we'd get spat out in the middle of nowhere, you know. But lots of funny stuff happens really. All the boys get along pretty good. Yeah, I can't really tell you too much.
Do you have anything to say to your fans?
Yeah, if you haven't already gone out and grabbed it, grab the new album Last Man Standing, and come to a show, and yeah, come and hang with the lads at the merch stand afterwards, and yeah, we'll play the metal.
Alright, well thank you.
Awesome, thank you, no worries.